ask you about an issue in the presidential campaign. Up in Massachusetts, Governor Mitt Romney signed a health care bill that in many ways exactly mirrored Obamacare.
Yeah.
It ordered all individuals purchase health insurance. It subsidizes health insurance for people up to 300% of the poverty level. And in fact, it forces people to pay for things like in vitro fertilization that they believe are wrong.
Yeah.
Do you think, if you were in Massachusetts, would you say that that ought to be repealed?
Well, if I was in Massachusetts, but I'm not.
And that it's an unjust law?
Massachusetts can do what they want with their law. The good thing about states doing it is if I'm in Massachusetts and I don't like it, I can move to South Carolina.
Well, you don't think that type of health care prescription and mandate is a violation of the natural right of liberty to be
I think it is.
So that no state should do it?
I don't think a state should do it, but if the state wants to try it, it's up to their people.
Right.
I think it violates a constitutional principle that's much bigger than one state to mandate, because it's not just a matter of saying, hey, you got to have insurance. It's a matter of saying you got to have this kind of insurance, and this insurance has got to cover contraceptives and abortion. And so they start telling us everything.
Right. So if it's an unjust law federally, it's also an unjust law for someone in Boston.
I think it is. So, I think it is. But
Romneycare is an unjust law.
People are going to give you different interpretations. For me, a mandate is an unjust law, and particularly how it's
Do you think that Governor Romney can sustain a debate against President Obama, given that he enacted in Massachusetts what you believe is an unjust law in exactly the same area of public policy that President Obama?
I have no idea, but I do know that if more states had taken on the health care issue, regardless of how they ended up, we wouldn't have ended up with Obamacare. And it needs to be done at the state level. Some states would do it poorly and it would be expensive, and that would drive people towards states that do it right. It's just like right-to-work states. Businesses are flocking to us because states can make that decision. States can make different decisions, and I think there should be a lot of latitude. The Constitution does not give the federal government the right to tell Massachusetts what kind of health care plans they can have. But it does give us rights as individuals that are protected. And I really think when you get into saying you have to buy this product or that you're crossing that line. And the Supreme Court will decide that this year. And hopefully they'll decide against the ability of anyone saying that you have to buy something.